words will one day be public knowledge. Nothing can be hidden from God. So before you commit yourself to do anything questionable, seriously ask yourself, am I willing for those around me to know what I'm about to do? Am I willing for God to watch me participate in this activity? Those are two questions. And I always tell people, and I always tell myself, think about what you're thinking about before you do anything. Think about what you're thinking about, because guess what? Whatever you do, God says He sees the things that we do, whether they're right or wrong. He says He observes all of our activities. So remember this, a question I'm asking you today. Think about this. Are you willing for those around you to know what you're about to do? Are you willing for God to watch you participate in any activities against His will? I just want God to see the things that I do according to His word. But remember, He sees everything. The knowledge that God sees what we do, the certainty that we are accountable for every word and action, ought to be dissuade you against the sin against God's word. I'll say that again. The knowledge that God sees what we do, the certainty that we are accountable for every word, every idle word that comes from your mouth is being recorded. And every action that is done is being recorded. That should make us not want to do anything against God's word or sin against Him. 2 Corinthians 5:10 says, for we, believers, will be called to account and must all appear before the judgment seat of Christ. Say it again in the first part. For we, believers, will be called to account and must all appear before the judgment seat of Christ, so that each one may be repaid of what has been done in the body, whether good or bad. That is, even will be held responsible for his actions, his purposes, his goals, his motives, the use or misuse of his time, opportunities, and abilities. So everything is accounted for, and what God has accounted for, we're going to be accounted for. Everything has been accounted for as believers, of all of our body, all of our mind, all of our soul, heart, and everything that we have belongs to God. Even before we were